Morning, guys. How are we doing? Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Here today, as usual, with UBTV Transfer Daily Blend. Daily is our reporter on the ground, bringing us all the groundbreaking news, and we're here to give it to you. Now, we can get straight into it because hopefully, after all of this talk that we've had since Memphis Depay was signed, Man United are actually about to sign another player. It comes in the form of a certain Morgan Schneiderlin. Now, the latest from, I think it was Simon Mullock from the Mirror on Saturday night, said that Manchester United have agreed a deal to sign Schneiderlin, and it will be announced on Wednesday. Now, it will be announced on Wednesday because the transfer window officially opens on Wednesday. That's the latest. Manchester Evening News this morning has said that no deal has actually been agreed, but it's going to be happening. They're moving closer towards it. Everywhere's either saying Manchester United have agreed a deal to sign Schneiderlin, or Manchester United are close to agreeing a deal to sign Schneiderlin. And the Sun this morning is saying that he is set to have his medical and has completed his move today. So they're even going a step ahead. Either way, from all angles, it's saying that Man United are signing Morgan Schneiderlin, and it will be such a clever signing. It's the exact player we need. It's such a tailor-made signing, the sort that we don't usually make, in recent years. When you look at Fellaini and Mata, these players that were bought, they were good players, but they just didn't really seem to fit a role at United. Schneiderlin would slot right into that midfield role in number 6 position. I'd be so happy if he signs. And the latest, it looks like he's going to. Somebody who doesn't look like he'll be signing for United, Nathaniel Clyne. Now, it looks like Clyne is on his way to Liverpool for a deal in a region of 12.5 million. What do we think of this? Now, Dani Alves has already signed a new deal at Barcelona. And if Clyne joins Liverpool, that doesn't leave that many right-back options for United, who need to buy a right-back this summer. Another one we've been linked to over the weekend is Seamus Coleman, obviously the Everton right-back, who has been consistent for Everton over the years. But let me know in the comments below if you prefer Coleman or Clyne, which would you rather have? There are other right-backs out there like Dani Carvajal from Real Madrid, who will be a top quality signing, but it depends whether Real Madrid will let him go, having signed Danilo from Porto this year. It might happen, might not be. But although there's plenty of time left and there are right-backs still available, United have not signed Alves and are looking like they're not going to sign Clyne. So out of all of the right-backs that are left available, guys, who do you think we should sign? Let me know in the comments below. We'll have a chat. There's a bit of a strange one this weekend as well, because if there's one thing Van Gaal doesn't like talking about, it's transfer rumours. If there's one thing Van Gaal really doesn't like talking about, it's transfer rumours when a Spanish reporter calls him at home in Amsterdam. That's exactly what happened this weekend. Spanish radio TV channel, don't really know, called up De Gea. Sorry, maybe they called De Gea. They called up Louis Van Gaal and asked him about Ramos and De Gea. Now, almost predictably, he got angry. He gave very cold, short responses, and the reporter got absolutely diddly squat out of him. What did you expect? You're ringing Louis at home and say, "Yeah, Louis, can you tell me about De Gea? And Ramos deals?" No, nothing good is ever going to come from that. I don't know why they thought that something would, but that was predictable. Something that is also predictable is the exit of Javier Hernandez this summer, but not if Juan Mata. He's come out and said that he selfishly wants him to stay at the club because he's a great person, a great friend, and a great professional. Now, Hernandez may well be a great person, he may well be a great friend, and he may well be a great professional. But unfortunately for him, he's now not a great footballer anymore. And that means he's going to have to leave United. Hernandez in his first year was amazing. Everyone remembers his goals against Chelsea, his first goal against Chelsea in the Community Shield. He had loads and loads of great moments, but he never took his game up a gear. He was always good at finishing, but he needed to build that game, that rounders game, so he had more to offer. And he just never did. He in the second season he built his first touch up a little bit, but he just never progressed at the same pace as his finishing. And it's the reason why there's no space for him at United anymore. Van Gaal needs dynamic strikers. He needs strikers who can drop deep, pick the ball up, get involved in the build-up play, and then go and finish it off. Hernandez can only finish it off, and there's no room for that in the squad, unfortunately. Now, he's still quite young. He'll still have plenty of clubs after him, and I hope him all the best, because Hernandez has been a great little servant for the club. But there are times when it's right for players to leave, and it's definitely the right summer for Javier Hernandez to leave. Right, that's it for today's UPTV Transfer Daily. Thanks everybody for tuning in. As always, please drop a like on the video. Please subscribe to United People's TV. And we'll be back tomorrow. If there's any rumours you want us to cover, let us know in the comments and we'll look into it for you. All right?